106.1 The River, the best of the 80s, 90s, and now guest in studio this morning, the Hard Knox Roller Girls in studio. We say good morning to Christy. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we also have Sam with us this morning. Hello, Sam.
How you doing?
I'm good. Now, Sam, your Hard Knox Roller Girl name is?
Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Okay, and Christy?
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah.
So can I just refer to you as Kool-Aid and Drop Dead Gorgeous from this point forward?
Absolutely.
Is that great? Okay. Excellent. Well, for those who are listening who have never been to a roller derby or don't know what this is about, or they've never heard of the Hard Knox Roller Girls, let's talk a little bit about what the whole sport is about and how you got involved.
I actually got involved. My dad was a ref, so it was somewhat of a family thing for me. It brought him and I together. I loved sports when I was younger, but honestly, I was pretty terrible at sports because I am only like 5 feet tall, 110 pounds.
They're limited as what you can do. Well, basketball's out.
Absolutely. Basketball was definitely out. Softball was out. Not that roller derby was my last resort, but it was really complimenting to myself. And I think that goes for every woman that plays this sport.
And Kool-Aid, how about you?
I actually played several sports for a long time, and actually for years, softball, basketball, soccer. I had watched roller derby when I was younger. Did not even know that Knoxville had a league. Came to one practice, watched the amazing ladies put their heart and soul on this track, and I was hooked, addicted. And so roller derby is currently the only sport that I play.
Okay. Now, it's a rough and tumble sport out there, isn't it?
Oh, yes. There are bruises, bumps, scrapes. People get injuries, breaks. It's real.
I noticed you didn't have nails, or anything like that. That's probably a good thing.
Exactly.
or does the league go, no, you can't have nails. It's a little too dangerous.
No, they don't limit on what you can do, but that's just something that's a precaution. Falling is just one of those things that happens.
Yeah.
Lots of hitting, hip checks, body checks. Lots of good stuff goes on that track, so...
Okay, well, people who aren't familiar with what a roller derby is, what are the rules? How does it work?
Well, there's 4 blockers from each team. They're the defense. Like, they do a lot of the behind-the-scenes parts of the game. And then you have 1 jammer from each team, which is their main objective is to score the points. So that's about it for the positions. But you line up, there's the 4 blockers line up. They always have to stay together, and they skate in what's called a pack.
Okay.
And then... the jammers will line up. First, they start off behind a line. The refs will blow the whistle, and then the jammers will start going. The jammers use their blockers to get past the other blockers. Just use their own agility, I guess, to do the same.
Okay, and it's like NASCAR, Rubbin's racing, right? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It's encouraged.
Yes, it is. And you got to think, as a blocker like Drop Dead Gorgeous jams, I block. And so I'm playing offense and defense at the same time. I'm trying to help her get through to score points, but at the same time, in ensuring that other jammer does not get through that pack. I do not want them to score points. So we have different defenses, different offenses, different lineups, different plays. We have penalties, kind of like hockey. So we might have a power play, or if some of our blockers are in the box or their blockers might have a power jam. If one of the girls on the track with the stars that are in the box, only one person scoring at that time, so that makes it exciting as well.
Okay, now the Hard Knox Roller Girls, the opening home derby is coming up this Saturday night at the Knoxville Coliseum. You can visit hardknoxrollergirls.com and get all the details on that. How many teams are in the league that the Hard Knox Roller Girls compete in?
Oh gosh, there's tons.
Tons? Okay.
Tons and tons throughout. Like, the more the sport is always evolving, and the bigger it gets, there's leagues popping up all over the place.
At least 10 a year, so...
Okay, awesome. So how do you choose your names? Kool-Aid, you?
Well, I actually didn't get to choose my name.
Oh, really?
I had been doing crazy different colors to my hair for years. I played outdoor sports, obviously.
Currently a fuchsia for those listening.
Yes, so, and it'll be blue. It'll change with the flavor. So whether I'm pink Kool-Aid, grape Kool-Aid, blue raspberry, I was, this past Saturday. So, but when I played other sports, we'd play in the rain. My hair color would bleed onto my white jersey, and I actually had somebody say, "What do you wash your hair with, Kool-Aid?" And so then when I actually joined, that was just already my nickname. Of course, once you have a lot of skills tests, written tests, all these things you have to pass just to be able to try out for this league. And so once I accomplished all those things, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get a derby name. And they're like, you have one. Yeah. You're Kool-Aid. You bust through walls. This is what you do. Yeah. You make holes for your jammers. So guess what? You're Kool-Aid. There you go. And I was like, oh yeah. So we just started playing on that, and I love it. It's a great persona to have.
Okay. Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Same thing with me. My dad God love him.
Yeah.
My dad and
Daddy's little girl.
Right. He helped me pick my name as well as the other girls. I wasn't really too interested in the whole name yourself
Showbiz name-ish thing?
I was more concerned with playing and being really good, so they kind of took it upon themselves to give me a very colorful name.
Okay. Well, some of the names that I looked on the website, hardknocksrollergirls.com, there's Knox Villain, there's Terminate Her, there's Unsweet Tea, there's Scary Poppins. Do these ladies live up to their names? I mean,
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And lots of those names have to do with interest. They might have to do with job related.
Okay.
It might be a play on their actual name. So everybody has like their own little story or how they got their name.
Sounds like a bunch of fun. What's your favorite part about roller derby? Kool-Aid?
I would have to say just the team unity and the feeling like you're a part of something that's bigger than you. We have 40 plus amazing girls in our league that this is what they do to get away. We come together, we play hard together. It's like having a whole nother family, and I really, really enjoy it. It's amazing.
Cool. And how about you?
Yeah, absolutely on all that. The big part for me is just the challenge of it all. Like, yeah, it's something I just want to constantly get better at. Every year the girls get better, and that's just more drive for myself to get better.
Now, there's a charity that's involved with Hard Knocks Roller Girls that a lot of the games benefit and stuff. There's a couple charities, I believe, so that's pretty cool that it's a charitable thing, too.
Oh, absolutely. We try to have a charity every bout that we do. We have a whole division in our league that's dedicated to, we have one person who sets up stuff throughout the community. We've done women's build for Habitat. We've worked with IMS. We've worked with the Boys and Girls Club prior. So every year, every season, we're always reaching out to the community. We love to help people and give back. It's part of what we do.
Excellent. Hard Knocks Roller Girls, the opening derby of the home derbies is coming up on Saturday at the Knoxville Coliseum. You can go to hardknocksrollergirls.com and get tickets there. They're $10 in advance. They're $12 at the door, and I believe it starts about 7 o'clock on Saturday, correct?
It does. The doors actually open at 5.
Okay, 5.
The first bout starts at 6, and then the second bout starts about an hour or so after that, usually around 7:15. So it's a doubleheader. It's also bike night, so we're going to have a great time out there on Saturday.
Excellent. Ladies, thanks for stopping by this morning talking about Hard Knocks Roller Girls. Good luck this season.
All right. We appreciate it. We look forward to seeing everybody